Back to God's treasures. Today we're going to be talking about the book of Joshua, Joshua chapter 3 and 4. That's very significant. It's like a turning point for the Israelites. When God promised to get them out of slavery and get them out of Egypt, He did. And they got right to the Jordan River, right on the edges of the Jordan River. So they got away from slavery and everything, and they got right on the edges of the Jordan River, and it's about crossing over. But if you think about it, they got to be so comfortable when they were in Egypt and into slavery, and they got so used to it that, that was their everyday life. They made a life there, even though it was in slavery. And when Moses was bringing them out of it, they complained and everything. They didn't want a change. They were scared of it. They wanted it to get out, but they didn't know what it was going to be like. But he eventually got them out. But that just shows you our life, when we've got to make changes. We're so used to what we're in, either the sin we're in or the life that we're in, that we get so, comfortable in it. It's scarier to move out of it than and stay in the damaged life that we're in. But, they did. They got out of out of Egypt, and they, got to the Jordan River. And the Jordan River means, like, it's significant because it means, like, you're about to cross over into something new. It means, crossroads. It means you're about to take your life in a new direction. You're about to change things completely. A whole new transformation is about to happen. And that's what the Jordan River represented. Because on the other side of the Jordan River was the Promised Land. That was their dreams. That was what they were promised for many, many years. And I just think it's so significant that that's what it's about. That's really in chapter 4 about the Jordan River, in Joshua chapter 4. And he didn't use the warriors that were there that were they were guarding the Ark of the Covenant and all that. He used the priests and people he picked out to carry the Ark of the Covenant into the Jordan River. That's significant because that was God's presence. That represented God. And because of that, that was going to be another Red Sea experience, because they got up to the edge of the Jordan River. They couldn't go anywhere else. There was the river. They were going to be there unless God acted. They would have to wait till the season when the river would recede, and then they could go. And that was going to be a long time. So they had that putting the Ark of the Covenant into the Jordan River represents God's presence there, God's power. And he did it. When they had to have faith and step into the river, and they did. And they stood in there with the Ark of the Covenant, and it made the waters recede on both sides into dry land. And then the Israelites, each one, crossed over the dry land to the other side of the Jordan River, which was the new territory and the Promised Land. And it was like, when they walked by, they could only get so close to the Ark of the Covenant. They couldn't get too close to it. But they saw that was God's power that was doing that was holding the waters back. Just like with Moses. He was using Joshua now. But once they take their first step onto that new land, think about how significant that is. You're taking your first step over there. You're right where your dreams are about to happen. They are happening. Forget about. They are happening. You're seeing the very beginning of birth. You're seeing that child being born. You're seeing that dream happen that you've been waiting for. The new beginning. The beauty out of the ashes. How a diamond is made, from cold to all the pressure and everything, from a pearl, how that's made. Everything has to go through a process. That's what the Jordan River was. It took all the thing that slavery did to them, it made them a certain way. Well, once they crossed over to the Jordan River, it took all that off of them. It took all the negative and all the stuff that was on them. It took it off of them because God changed them and made them ready for what they were about to step into. And that's how God uses us to this day, is before you can get to your dream, He's going to put you through things. You're going to be in a slavery situation. You're going to be in a situation you're scared to take that next step. But if you do, and you follow Him, and you take that first step into the Jordan River, into the new situation, let Him refine you. Let Him make you into strong, just follow Him. Let Him make you into who He wants you to be. He will make it where that new person that He's been waiting on you to become will meet up with that dream, that desire, that new beginning. It will both meet together. The person He wanted you to become all along is ready for that dream, and they will both meet on the other side of the Jordan River. You're right there. That's why those stones, those 12 stones, the memorial stones, were put right there at the other side of the Jordan River, where the beginning of the promised land is. They were put there for many generations to see, hey, something significant happened here. This is the beginning of dreams. This is the beginning of what you've been waiting for all along. All the hard work, everything you've been through and everything. This is the beginning of it right here. When the Israelites crossed over, they were far from slavery. They were far from being slaves. They had their own land. They were right there. That's where it began. And that's for other generations, even us, to see to this day. Something significant and special happened there. God's power brought about a new beginning for people. I just think that's beautiful, seeing that and understanding, like, there's a process we have to go through. A Jordan River experience where when we take that next step onto what we've been waiting for all along, we're going to be ready for it. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit today. It just really set fire under me. It made me think about that. I just hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to get this right. I just have to. I get so much desire and passion about this that as long as you're hearing my words, forget what the video looks like. As long as you can hear what God has put in my heart for me to say to you. It's just a process. It's like He's showing you all this hurt and all this stuff, all this waiting, and you think God's not acting, or you're getting mad at God because you think He's not answering. No, it's a process He's taking you through. He's refining you. He's making you become the person, the man or woman He wants you to be, because He wants you to have these dreams that you want. This whatever this is that He's planted in your heart that you want so bad. He's trying to make you into the person that can handle this dream. So it's whatever process He's putting you through, this Jordan River process, He's going to change you into it. So just please be patient with Him, and He'll make you strong to be able to handle it. And just know that what's going to come out on the other end is going to be so much better than you could ever have imagined, you could have ever done yourself. So I just wanted to kind of leave that with you today and kind of just talk about that. I just love that and everything. So and then I even looked up what the stones looked like. I was looking it up, and it's amazing how they were stacked up. And they're really there. They're different ones, so I couldn't figure out which ones were the real ones, but some of them you could see. I mean, they're really there. That is so significant. And it was 12 of them, because He asked to get each one out of the 12 tribes of Judah, of Israel, to be 12 men, and they each represented a tribe. They were to put the stones there at that certain place, right at the beginning. When they first took that first step, that's where it would be at. that memorials, those memorial stones would be put right there. Not on down the road a little ways, not way over on the edge a mile down the street. It was put right there at the very beginning to symbolize something really special happens here. Something powerful happens here. For future generations to see this, to know, hey, this is the very spot when slavery was stripped off the Israelites, when they stepped into their life they've been waiting on. And it's to symbolize to us what that represents. That we will get to the other side. We will get there. Just to follow this lead, just to follow this and know that we'll get there. I just wanted to stop and just record this video so you can kind of hear this and all that. I'm going to not keep you any longer. I just wanted to make this video for you to hear this. I keep getting lost and off track because I'm watching my little bearded dragon over here and I keep getting sidetracked. But anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and please take what I'm saying and try to understand what this means. I did the wilderness, and now I'm doing this. So they're out of the wilderness. They're at the Jordan River. They're crossing over the Jordan River into the Promised Land. That just represents your problems you're going through, to the refining experience He's putting you through. You've already prayed for what you've wanted. Now you're going through what you've got to go through to become the person you're supposed to be to handle what it is you're wanting. Then He'll take you through the Jordan River to make you become that. And then you're going to step out into your new promises, to the promises that will be filled, to your dreams that are happening. You will step out and meet right there where those memorial stones are at. Not literally, but the memorial stones are saying something serious happened there. Things came together to make dreams come true. Things came together for God's promises to happen. They came true. Something powerful happens. So that's very symbolic. So just, take that with you and understand what God is trying to say in this, in Joshua 3 and 4. It just came alive, and then I can just see what He's trying to say, and just showing us and what He means. And my hair is a mess. But I'm in the Jordan River experience right now. God's working on me. He's refining me. It's hard. But I know, and I can actually see the vision on the other side. You can't get around it. You have to go through it. He's made a way for you to go through it. He's made you have dry land to walk on. But you're still in there. You're still in there. He's using that to change you, to transform you. And you can see right there, before you even take the step, there's your dream. There's the promises that He's given you, that you've been holding on to for all this time. He's making a way for you. So just know that, and know that when you get discouraged and you're feeling bad and you're thinking nothing's working out, you get in that low moment, know that that's the enemy he's trying to distract you. He's trying to take you away from that. He's trying, don't let these negative feelings happen. Stop them and realize that's a process God is putting you through. He's changing you. It's a process you've got to go through. So just know that, and let it happen, because He's working on refining you to get you to what it is that you've been wanting all along. If He took you straight on through it, you would drown. You would not make it. Your dreams would it would be destruction. It would not work. So just know that. And if you have the time, just look up what those stones look like. Look that up, Joshua's memorial stones. It's just beautiful. And I don't know really which ones are the real ones or everything, but they all signify that. I just love looking at pictures of, of places that you know that happened, that right there, that was in the Bible. Those happened. That place is in the Bible, explains it, and you're looking at it. I love that. I'm going to get off here. I'm just going to ask you to please like and subscribe, or send a comment if you need prayers. I'm here. Just take this journey with me. Every video, hopefully, will be getting better and better. But the main thing is just please listen to what I'm saying. The content will is what matters. But my videos will get better. But the main thing is, I know God is just wanting someone to hear this. They really need to hear this. If it helps you, that's all that matters to me. Well, guys, I'm going to go, and you guys have a blessed day. And just know that if you need anyone, I'm here. God bless you.